HitFirstBoxing.com. We at Gleason's gym. Ashley Treasure Theophane is back in Brooklyn from this amazing fight with Kano, man. What's your feelings, man, after the whole, 10 rounds of war, as we say?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it was a good fight. I started a bit slow, so I gave away a few of the early rounds, but I came back. I thought it was a close fight, and it could have gone either way, and it went his way. The split decision, it went his way, so it happened.
What are the pluses and minuses that you took out of this whole experience?
The pluses is that he's fought for the world title twice. He's young, but he's fought for the world title twice, so he's been where I want to go. He's got opportunities what I want, so I proved that I belong at that level. And it was great to be on a Floyd Mayweather show. You know what I'm saying? To open up the pay-per-view card, it don't get much bigger than that.
Well, as I know, that it's been about a good year that you had a break. I mean, you haven't had a break really in training, because you trained as we say, as an animal, dog. Because every time I see you work, man, you put in the sparring, you put in hard work, but you haven't been in the ring really a good year. So there's a possibility that maybe that 1 year break of being out of the ring could have been the icing on the cake that wasn't able to give you that win on this fight.
I don't really know, because I can't say, because I was in great shape. I was training from like March. I was at the Mayweather gym, so I can't really say that the ring rust was what it was. But it happens, innit? You win and you lose in boxing, but it's how you bounce back. So I'm not really focused on the loss. It happened. I showed a lot of positives that I could take a shot. That I got great. I'm in shape. I've got skills. So it's just to move forward and look to the future now with Mayweather Promotions.
And a great chin, as we say, man.
Yeah. It's how we do. If you're in shape, though, it's all about, if you're in shape, then the shots will bounce off your chin. That's what happened. I was in great shape. Harry had a part.
Harry, you train with the gentleman over here at Gleason's many times. What do you see with the future with Ashley right now?
Ashley is heading for the top, because he's at the top right now, but the right kind of fights and something to give a couple of wins under the belt and go out there and try again. It's a lot of titles out there, and there's a belt out there for Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Because he just gonna have to turn this backyard into his backyard. You know what I'm saying? But when you come to somebody else's, when you go to somebody else's house, you gotta take over. You really gotta take over. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I see. Ashley's been a hard worker since the day I met him. You know what I'm saying? So I know he got tremendous, tons of heart, lots of heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a problem. But I see him becoming a champion. I see him being a champion.
Maybe it's time, Ash.
One day.
Ashley, maybe it's time to bring TMT here to Brooklyn. Have you fighting out here at last, man. I mean, as we know, you're signed with the money team, the whole, Mayweather Promotions. When is the next fight? What are they speaking about? They say anything?
I spoke to Leonard last night, so I was told I'm gonna be out again like this year. So it's not for me to announce it. It's for Mayweather Promotions. I'm to announce it. But I'm gonna fight again this year.
No doubt. Now you're going back home to England for a minute.
Yeah.
Then you come back out here, train.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home for a couple weeks, just rest and stuff, and then I'll be back in Vegas, putting in the work again. So
tell the world, how was this sparring with Mayweather?
Praise the man. To be in the ring with him, that's great. That's great. That's right there. As many say, the best ever. So I sparred him 3 times, and the 3 times I was in the ring with him, I felt blessed to be in there, because it's not many can say that they sparred with greatness right there.
It's amazing stuff, man. I mean, Ash, you was on one of the biggest cards, one of the biggest fights.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia, Lucas Matesi. A lot of people gave Danny Garcia that he would not able to win. I was one of those cats that had his back, and he showed amazing heart. What you thought about that whole fight?
I said it. If Danny could take his punch, he could take Lucas's power, he had a chance to win, and he could take his power, and he went on to win on points. But I said, Devin Alexander and Zab, that had been points with him already. So it wasn't, it wasn't unbeatable. He had beaten twice in the past. And you know, like Danny made it the third time. So you know what I'm saying, like Danny and his father, like they had a great plan and it worked and they came away with the win now. Now it's bigger fights now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's onwards and upwards for them.
Let's hope he gets a Ring Cover Now magazine. If he don't, I'm taking all my ring magazines, just burning them, dog. Because it's a shame, you know, someone that got a ring belt to not get the cover, you know what I mean? And they giving the covers out to everyone else, and Lucas Matthijs to get the cover. Sad thing. But now,
well, he's had to do it the hard way because he's had the doubters and he's kept on winning. So you know what I'm saying, you have to sort of like respect with that. Because you know what I'm saying, they've got the win. That's what it's about. It's not all about getting the win. It doesn't matter how you do it. If you win on points, if you get the knockout, it's all about the win. And they got the win.
yes, sir. And now the big one, the one and only, Floyd, the one, Mayweather. When he fought Canelo, I mean, skills. What can you say about that whole fight?
Yeah, you know, because I said up into the lead up of that fight that I wouldn't be shocked if Floyd won every round. And me watching it, I thought that he won every round because he couldn't get touched. He just used his boxing skills. It was like another day at the office for him, and he done what he always does. He made it look easy, and you know, he's a great talent, great guy as well. So yeah, it's so good, man. It's great to be part of the team.
No doubt. Now you is down with the TMT. Who would you want to see Floyd fight next?
You have to think, you know, he's fought the best out there. He's been around now for a long, long time. He's fought the best of his generation. There's not many out there now. There's Danny Garcia. There's winner of Khan and Alexander. You know what I'm saying? It's slim pickings now because he's beating everybody. You know, so we have to see what happens.
I know actually you about to be getting on a flight going back home.
Oh yeah.
Couple last words for your fans worldwide.
Oh yeah, man. Just thank you for the love and support, you know, in the build up to the one card. It was much appreciated. And we're gonna be back, you know. I always come back, you know. I lost to Danny Garcia and I came back and I beat Rodriguez. So I've lost to Cano now in a split. I'm gonna be back there as well, you know what I'm saying? 2014. The objective is still a world title, and with money teams like behind me, it's gonna happen.
Always a pleasure, man. Thank you, sir.
Same, man.